Have you ever felt like your academic writing is missing something? That you're not quite getting your point across with the precision you want? Well, today we are going to dive into a super powerful tool that will absolutely take your writing to the next level. It's called Verb Aspect, and trust me, it's a game changer for sounding clear and professional. So let's jump right in. All right, here's our game plan. First, we'll talk about why simple past and present just don't cut it for university-level writing. Then we're going to get into our three main tools: the perfect, the continuous, and the perfect continuous aspects. And finally, we'll wrap it all up by showing you how knowing this stuff will make your writing so much more precise. So why do we even need to go beyond the basics? I mean, in a normal conversation, saying something happened in the past or is happening in the present works just fine, right? But for academic writing, it's all about precision. And that's where this idea of aspect comes into play. It's a subtle little detail that adds a whole new layer of meaning to your writing. Just think about time on a timeline like this one. You've got the past over here, the future over there, and that all-important point right in the middle, right now. Well, aspect is kind of like a GPS for your verbs. It doesn't just say when something happened, it pinpoints its exact relationship to other things on this timeline. It's all about adding that extra detail that makes your meaning crystal clear. So what is aspect in a nutshell? It's really simple. It's a feature of the verb that tells your reader one of two things. Is this action totally finished, or is it still going on? It's all about the status of the action. That's it. Okay, our first tool is the perfect aspect. I like to call this one the connection tool, and for good reason. Its main job is to build a bridge between two different points in time, usually connecting something that happened in the past directly to what's happening in the present. And the formula for it? It's super straightforward. You just take the verb have or has, and you add the past participle of your main verb. Like have studied or has concluded. Okay, check out this example. Researchers have discovered a new link. Do you see what that verb is doing? It tells us the discovery happened in the past, yeah? But by using have discovered, it screams that this information is still fresh, it's relevant, it matters right now. It's this beautiful, efficient way to connect the past and the present. So, to sum it up, when you're writing a paper, the perfect aspect is your absolute go-to for linking a past event to the present moment. It's how you show that some older piece of research isn't just old news. It's actually critical to the argument you're making today. All right, tool number 2. This is the continuous aspect. Think of this one as your process tool. It's perfect for when you want to zoom in on an action or a trend that's still happening, something that's unfolding right before our eyes. The recipe for this one is super easy. You just need a form of the verb to be, like is, are, or was, and then you tack on ing to the end of your main verb. So you get things like is developing or are showing. This sentence is a perfect example. The global temperature is rising. See that ing? That little ending is doing so much work. It tells us this isn't just a fact that happened once. No, it's an ongoing process. It's a trend that's happening right now and isn't finished. It gives a feeling of movement and change. So remember, the continuous aspect is your tool when you want to focus on a process or a trend. It's specifically for describing actions that are not finished. This is why you see it constantly in science and economics reports, where they're analyzing things that are happening right now. Okay, now for our final and most advanced tool. Let's combine the first two. This is the perfect continuous aspect, and you can think of it as the duration tool. Its whole job is to put a big spotlight on how long something has been happening. Now, the formula might look a little long, but it makes perfect sense. It's got 3 parts. First, have or has. Then you add been. And finally, you have your main verb with that ing ending. For example, have been debating. This example is just perfect. Listen to it. Economists have been debating this theory for decades. With just that one phrase, you're telling your readers so much. It says the debate started a long time ago in the past, it has continued this whole time, and guess what? It's still going on. The number one message here is the sheer duration of the action. So whenever you really want to emphasize how long something has been going on, the perfect continuous is going to be your best friend. That's exactly why you see it so often in literature reviews and the introductions of academic papers, where authors are setting the stage by talking about the long history of a research topic. Okay, so we've gone through our 3 big tools, but you might be wondering, why does all this grammar stuff matter so much? Well, it's because in academic writing, precision is king. Choosing the right aspect makes you sound like a surgeon with your words. It shows you have a really deep, subtle understanding of your topic, and that makes your work so much more credible. Just look at the massive difference here. On the left, the climate changed. It sounds like a one-time thing, right? Like it happened and now it's over. But look at the right side. The climate has been changing. That tells a completely different and much more accurate story of a long, slow process that started in the past and is still happening today. See, the aspect you choose isn't just some tiny grammar rule. It completely changes the meaning of your sentence.
And here's a little cheat sheet to help all this stick. Just remember these keywords. Perfect is for connection. Continuous is for an ongoing process. And perfect continuous is for a long duration. Keep this handy when you're writing, and you'll be golden.
So there you have it, 3 really powerful tools to make your academic writing clearer, sharper, and more professional. The real question is, how are you going to use them to level up your own work? Start looking for these aspects in the articles you're reading, and definitely try them out in your next essay. Thanks so much for watching, and happy writing.